What's going on, Quotation Nation? QuotebyLee coming back. The very first episode of our VGC Ascension in 2017. I am so excited. Finally got all my computer stuff set up here in San Antonio. For those of you who don't know, I moved to San Antonio. But yeah, we are going to be going back with some more VGC Ascension. This is like episode 3 or 4. We haven't really kept up to it too much, but we're going to try, at least once a week to get an episode out for you guys with some pretty unique teams. So today we are bringing a Klefki, a Crocodile, a Slowbro with Trick Room, a Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko, and the Alolan Marowak. So if you guys are excited for this episode, go ahead, show your support and love down below by hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. So we're going to jump in, and hopefully we can get some wins with this team. Everybody is just using Tapus. The last couple episodes, I've been using Pokemon that weren't probably the best. And so we're really going to try to use some really powerful Mons and see if we can get some wins. We have a 1456 rating. We're going against a guy from Ontario, Canada, Tanner. Let's see. He has the Arcanine, the Crocodile, the Tapu Lele, the Araquanid, the Porygon 2, and the Weavile. So Tapu Lele really scares me, especially because we have the Klefki and we need to get light screen, or we need to get our reflect up. I definitely think he's going to bring it. So I'm thinking of leading Tapu, no. I want to lead Slowbro and Klefki because I really want to get the Trick Room up. And I really want to set up some reflects because he has some pretty hard-hitting physical Mons on his team. The Crocodile actually we can handle with Tapu Bulu with the dazzling, or Tapu Koko with the Dazzling Gleam. So we'll bring that. And what else? I think Marowak is good because that's if we can get the Electric Train up, we can hit the Tapu Lele with the Shadow Bone pretty hard. So hopefully we will get a win with this team. Alrighty, let's see what he's gonna be bringing. We're both rocking that left-handed style. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited to be recording again. It's been so long. I took like a 3-week break just for Christmas and stuff. I had a great Christmas. Hope you guys had a great holiday and New Year's and everything. He is gonna lead Weavile Araquanid, so that's a little unfortunate. That shiny Araquanid actually. Now I can see a fake out coming out onto the Slowbro here because he probably doesn't want me to get Trick Room up. I'm just going to go for a Scald on the off chance that he doesn't and go on to the Weavile. And I'm actually going to set up the Reflect because both of these guys are pretty hard-hitting physical Mons. Now, seeing that I have a Klefki, he could switch into the Tapu Lele to make sure that I can't use my Prankster right now. But I don't think he wants to give up a free hit. Especially, I should have switched out actually because Araquanid's going to hit Slowbro pretty hard even though we are physically defensive. Which is really why we need to get this Reflect up. He's taking a lot of time thinking. I think he's going to go for a Leech Life onto the Slowbro and a Fake Out onto Klefki. Oh, we're going to get the Reflect up. That's going to be very awesome. He's probably going to go for a knockoff then. Brick Break, okay. We can eat that up. Oh, the Brick Break to get rid of the screen. That's a very good play. We still eat that up pretty well. If we could get a burn on the Weavile, that would be phenomenal. Come on, give me the burn. No burn. We do see our lefties. And now that kind of makes me want to go for a Trick Room, seeing that he's not going to fake out. And I'm going to actually just go for a Dazzling. Actually, I think Flash Cannon will be better on the Weavile. He's gonna Throat Chop. I'm not sure what that does. We're gonna eat it up. Flash Cannon's gonna go up. I think his Araquanid is gonna take out our Slowbro here. But I'm actually fine with it. He doesn't have a way to get rid of our screens now, so we can set that up. Oh, what is he going for? The Waterium Z. Waterium Z. I guess he's gonna go ahead and knock out the Klefki with the Hydro Vortex, which is kind of strange. I would sure he was just going to go on to the Slowbro. And that, I'm actually fine with that because we get a Trick Room up and we can go into our Marowak. I don't know if Marowak is slower than Araquanid or not. I don't have my speeds any stacked up right now. But we can get a free slack off with Slowbro, which is going to be really good because we're going to be the slowest thing. And I'm wondering if he has... I can't go into Tapu Koko now because I need Tapu Koko to switch in when his Tapu Lele does to get rid of the terrain. He's got the Porygon 2. That's going to be pretty slow. And he's going to get a download. He's going to get a special attack. Probably rocking Thunderbolt. So I'm wondering if I should just Scald. I think Scald would be good. And I'm going to go for a Shadow Bone onto the Araquanid. It's going to eat it up pretty well. But I think we can live a Liquidation. Get the burn. We get the burn. There we go. Okay, he's going to Crunch actually, so it's not Stab. And we can eat one of those pretty well. And Shadow Bone is going to do a lot of damage. We are Kick Club. There we go. That's a good amount of damage. And we have the Lightning Rod. There we go. This guy's going for those Thunder type moves. That's why Marowak is so good. Because we can live another... we can definitely live another Crunch and knock out this Araquanid. And I can actually slack off here because his Porygon doesn't really hurt us too bad. So we're going to slack off. I'm going to go for another Shadow Bone onto the Araquanid slot. He's going to Protect. I'm fine with it. We're going to slack off. That's actually a best case scenario, is him going for a Protect this turn, because that will ensure that we can hit him next turn. And he's going to Liquidation. Now this might knock us out now. Probably, yeah, that is going to knock us out. But we are full health almost with our Slowbro. We got about 90-95% right now. And Porygon 2 can go for Thunderbolt now, which is the scary thing. I kind of wish I was running the Protect on my Marowak instead of the Will-O-Wisp. But I think we're in a good spot here. We can go for a Thunderbolt onto the Araquanid slot, and we can just go for a Scald on Porygon 2. Thunderbolt. Actually, will a Dazzling Gleam knock this thing out? I don't think it will, even though we are Life Orb. And unfortunately, because of the Trick Room, we're going to take a bit of damage from the Porygon, I'm assuming, probably a Tri-Attack. Oh, he's going to just Thunderbolt Slowbro. That sucks. Tapu Koko against the world now. That really sucks. I needed to have Protect on my Marowak, honestly. If he has Tapu Lele, then we are pretty much done. He can just Moonblast or Psychic and win. Porygon 2 is literally toxic cancer right now. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, he has the Crocodile actually. He has the Crocodile. He's going to lower our attack. That's fine. I really wish I would have gone into Tapu Koko earlier now, because he doesn't have the Tapu Lele. But Dazzling Gleam is going to hurt, even though we're in Trick Room. He's always going to Protect Crocodile. That's so smart. And Ice Beam. Oh my god, that does so much damage! Can Trick Room please? If Trick Room can end, we might be able to win. We might win if Trick Room ends on this turn. It does switch. We need a critical hit on this Dazzling Gleam on the Crocodile, otherwise we're not going to win. We are max speed, so we definitely outspeed this Crocodile. But it looks like we're going to lose. He's going to Protect on the Porygon, actually. I think that's a total mistake. If we knock out this Crocodile, we win. And it's not enough. He has some kind of investment. He's going to EQ and knock us out. There's the EQ. So very unfortunate, but I thought that was a pretty good first game. Tapu Lele really scared me. I wish I would have brought the Lulu instead. Lulu has a great matchup against Porygon 2 and the Crocodile. But that's what we play. We're going to get a couple more games in for this episode. Hopefully we can showcase this team a little bit better. That gosh darn Weavile with the Brick Break, though, getting rid of our Reflect, that was actually very clutch. I forgot about Brick Break. That's a good play. That's something I have to remember for this team, is Brick Break. No, we don't want to save, no video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, battle number 2. Let's get into it. That was actually kind of a longer battle. If this one's about the same length of that one, we'll probably only have 2 battles in this episode. But if it is a faster battle, we'll try to get 3. So our rating keeps going down. That's the worst thing about Battlespot, is it takes so long to get up in rank. And as soon as you lose a match, you're losing so many points, it's ridiculous. Let's get some sweet music. I really like the Lucamine 2 music. Let's get that. And hopefully we find a match here real quick. There we go. We got Breno from Brazil. What's going on, Breno? Shout out to you. He is bringing the Kartana, the Gudra, the Tapu Lele, the Gigalith, the Sableye, and the gosh darn Celesteela. So again, a very scary team. He doesn't have any, let's see, he has 1 electric immunity, but he has 2 electric weaknesses. He has, let's see, physical. He has 2 special mons, possibly only 1 special mon. I believe bringing Klefki again is going to be really good. I'm going to bring Crocodile to get an Intimidate off. Tapu Koko is really good against the Celesteela, so we kind of need to bring that. And I think Marowak is also really good for the Tapu Lele and the Celesteela, so we're going to bring that as well. Alright, let's see what he leads. I hope he didn't bring the Tapu Koko, or the Tapu Lele, because I really hate going against that thing. It's really bad for my team. But if he does bring it, I'm okay-ish with it, because we can go ahead and switch into Tapu Koko, get rid of the terrain, and either set up some Calm Minds or just go for a Flash Cannon. And we're going to DC. That's fantastic. I don't know if that's on his end or my end. If it's on my end, I do apologize, guys, but yeah, it was on my end. That's so sorry, guys. We're going to connect this back to the internet real quick. So that sucks. Sorry about that, Breno, if you're watching this video. You're about to be featured on my YouTube channel. Alright, we'll get back into a game real quick. Sorry about this, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, brand new year. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff for this year. I'm planning on possibly streaming tonight. This video should go up about 35 to an hour after I'm done recording it. So definitely, hopefully, I'm not going to say definitely stream tonight. If we stream tonight, we're going to be streaming some Heroes of the Storm, though. I'm going to try it out. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm planning on doing for 2017. I'm really excited, and it's all thanks to you guys. I love the support you guys are giving me. I love you guys. I do appreciate it all the time, especially on the streams. You guys have been awesome coming up to the streams and supporting. It's been a really, really good year, and I'm excited to see what this year holds. Alright, we're going to go to double battle, blah, blah, blah. Get our team, there we go. Alright, well hopefully we get a better matchup, because that guy was bringing 2 Ultra Beasts, Tapu Koko, very scary team. We're 1-5 with VGC, this is actually terrible. Did that last one that we disconnected count as a loss? We have Lupe HG from Mexico. He is bringing Aegislash, Crobat, Alakazam, Primarina, Pheromosa, and Incineroar. So he's not bringing like an OP team, which is actually good. He has 4, possibly 3 physical hitters. That Aegislash, I'm guessing, is actually going to be a special hitter, not a physical hitter. because a lot of people are running the special variant now because of Intimidate. I think Klefki's good here. I think Marowak is actually really good here as well against his team. It hits the Incineroar, hits the Alakazam, hits the Aegislash, hits the Pheromosa. So I think we're going to actually bring Slowbro, Trick Room, Marowak, because his team is pretty fast. And let's see, Crocodile would be good here to get Intimidates off if he's going to bring those physical hitters. Incineroar, looking at my team, I don't think he's going to bring the, well, I have 2 Pokemon weak to fire, so I could see him bringing the Incineroar, but we have to Slowbro for that. I think that our final spot should either be Crocodile or Tapu Bulu. I'm going to go ahead and bring Crook. I think Crocodile could be really useful here, especially if he is got a lot of physical attackers and get some Intimidates off. Alright, Lupe HG. Hopefully we get a win against this guy. This video is going to be a little bit longer because of that disconnection, but hopefully no more DCs happen. This will be the last episode to get. So it's an Incineroar Pheromosa lead with that shiny Incineroar. That looks beautiful, and that's actually, it's not the best lead for me, but it's not bad either because we can set up a Trick Room. Incineroar might go for a Protect here. And I can actually just go for a Reflect. I can live a Flare Blitz. I'm going to set up the Reflect and go Trick Room. Because I'm actually not too scared of this. So there's the Reflect. He's got a Bug Buzz. That's going to hurt actually quite a bit. He is special. We're going to live on 28. And he's going to Flare Blitz the Klefki. We live that as well due to the Reflect. He's going to take a lot of recoil. And now we're going to get Trick Room up. So I think we're going to go for a Scald. This is actually a very bad situation. He has 2 hyper offensive Mons. We're going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, and we're going to Scald the Incineroar, hoping he doesn't go for a Protect. He's going to Protect on the Pheromosa, which I'm fine with, because we can almost guarantee a kill on this Incineroar. Oh my gosh, is this thing specially defensive? Holy crap, he ate that up. And Slowbro is going to drop. Oh my gosh, I'm actually extremely scared now. That, I was sure a Scald was going to knock this thing out. That's going to do Diddly Bupkis. We can go into Marowak here. We're going to be slower so we can knock out the Incineroar. Or, actually, I think we're going to Flare Blitz onto the Pheromosa. That thing I'm a little more scared of than the Incineroar, even though Darkest Lariat is going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz onto Pheromosa. I have to, and hopefully it's not Sash. He's going to withdraw the Pheromosa into the Aegislash. Okay, he's going to take a huge amount of damage here. Huge amount of damage. Even in shield form, that's a one-shot. There we go. Now we might die. Oh, he's gonna Flare Blitz instead. He's gonna Flare Blitz instead. Okay, we can go into our Crocodile. I mean, Crocodile's our last guy. We're gonna, I think I have to Flare Blitz the Pheromosa. Or is he gonna go for Protect right here? I think he actually goes for Protect. We're gonna Intimidate, Is he going to Protect? Is he gonna Protect? I'm gonna Rock Slide. And I'm gonna Shadow Bone because I don't want to miss the Boomerang. what? I'm gonna go Bone Meringue. I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not missing Bone Meringue. He's gonna protect on the Pheromosa, which is what we predicted. We're gonna Bone Meringue. It's gonna connect. It's gonna knock out Incineroar. And Rock Slide is not going to hit. Now I think we have one last turn of Trick Room. So if he doesn't have the Focus Sash, I think we actually win here. He's got the Crobat. We need Rock Slide that for days. Shiny Crobat. That's pretty in pink. We're gonna Rock Slide, and I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz on the Pheromosa. Hope if he has the Focus Sash, GG. If not, actually, in Trick Room, Krookodile might be slower than Pheromosa and Crobat. He does have the Focus Sash. We're gonna win this. Oh yes, that's fantastic. I think Crobat definitely outspeeds Krookodile. He does. Rock Slide's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna put him down to about 30%. And next turn, oh, and the flinch! And the flinch! That's absolute insanity! There we go, Krookodile coming through. We can go for another Rock Slide, and we can just go for a Shadow Bone. I don't think we still have Reflect up, so Brave Bird's not gonna knock us out, I don't think. If it does, fine. But I don't think it will. Oh, it does, dang it. With the recoil though, and another Rock Slide, he's definitely gonna be gone. He's gonna lose HP. Oh, and he's Life Orb. I think Life Orb mattered. I think without Life Orb, we might have done that. But that is gonna be the game. We're gonna win that one. So pretty cool team. I might be bringing it back for another episode, or at least some of the Mons. I think it's a cool team. I like getting the Reflect up. It does have its weaknesses. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and let me know down below. If there's any Pokemon you'd like to see me use, let me know and I will make a team around them. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, guys, if you're not hydrating, you're dehydrating. QuotebyLee.